Hi everyone, my name is Miss Allie at the Bob Lutz Fulsher-Simonton Branch Library, and today we're talking about secret agent art. Today we're going to learn how to make fun invisible ink, we're going to make a spy decoder, and we're going to test your memory skills. Let's get started. For our easy invisible ink, you just need white paper, a white crayon, and markers. Sometimes as a secret agent, you might want to pass a secret message or a secret drawing, and this is a really easy way to do that. All you need is to take your white crayon and write or draw whatever you want to share on your white piece of paper. Then we color over it with markers and it reveals itself. For our spy decoder, you just need construction paper, a toilet paper roll, a ruler, scissors and glue, and a pen or pencil. Our next project is a spy decoder. This is going to help you if you are interested in writing or decoding your own secret codes to write messages with. So, we're going to start with a toilet paper roll. You can also use a paper towel roll from your kitchen. And we need to cut it very carefully so it is only 4 inches tall. Okay. Once you have one that's about 4 inches long, we can move on to our construction paper. The construction paper will make the 2 sides of our decoder. So we want to make sure we measure them carefully. We want them to be 2 inches wide, so half of your paper towel roll. And I made mine about 6.5 inches long, which was just enough to wrap all the way around the roll. Now, our construction paper is going to be a little bit bigger than our paper towel roll. So what we need to do is roll it around, and then we're going to make a mark right where it overlaps. That way we know how much of the paper we have to write the alphabet on. So we're just going to draw a line. Doesn't really matter if it's straight. Do the same thing with your other paper. Okay, and now you're ready to write. So on our decoder, you can see I've written the alphabet all the way around on each side. This is important for when you're making your own codes. So we're going to do the same on this one, and you really want to try to get them as even as possible. So if I write an A right here, try to write an A in the exact same place on the other paper. Okay, and we'll just go down. You might want to do this in pencil first, just in case. This little tab that we marked, this is the part that's gonna go underneath when it's wrapped around our roll. So let's put our glue right down here. and then roll it all around our toilet paper roll. Now let's try to use our decoder to write out a code. You can see right now the alphabets are right next to each other. But what happens if we move it just slightly? Now our letters are next to different letters. So now that we have it right here, we're not going to move it. We're not going to twist anymore. We're just going to look. I'm going to spell hello. So I start looking for H on this side, and I see that it's next to A. That's the first letter in our code. Then I'm going to look for E, which is next to X. L is next to F. And O is next to I. And now we have a code. Cam Jansen can take pictures in her mind and remember something in really great detail. And that will come in very handy for spies or secret agents or even detectives. So, do you want to see if you have a photographic memory just like Cam Jansen? Let's see. Take a look at this book cover and try to remember everything you can. You can pause the video here if you want some extra time. Okay, ready? Now let's put your memory to the test. Question number 1. What animals were in the background? Question number 2. Did Cam Jansen have an apple or a banana with her lunch? How do you think you did? Let's make it a little bit harder now. Let's try 3 questions with Mac B, Kid Spy, The Impossible Crime. Take a look at this cover. Okay, here are your questions. Was Mac B smiling? What color was his dog's hat? What was Mac B holding? Did you get all of them right? If you did, this one's for you. This is our last round, 4 questions with Geronimo Stilton, Operation Secret Recipe. And remember, you can pause the video if you want to take a lot of time to try and remember everything. Okay, here are your 4 questions. Was Geronimo Stilton wearing shoes? How many mice were chasing Geronimo? What color were his pants? And what was the statue holding? If you got all of our questions right, you might be a super spy or a super detective. If not, keep practicing and you might get even better. Thanks for joining us today for our Secret Agent Art After School Break. Tune in for our next after school break, and that will be the Siena Branch Library presenting an after school break called Kitchen Science. See you then.